Yo, what's up? Away a bit. Hmm. Okay, let's start weekly contests. Okay, let's do question one. Given string s, 1 and 2, I can delete any number of character without changing the order of the remaining. Hmm, Can I expand it? Um, okay, largest string. Hmm, Weird. Given an array words, distinct four letter. Um, hmm, what? Top, left, right, bottom. Able, area, echo, Also, able area echo and also area able. What does that mean? What? Oh, okay. Top, bottom. Okay. Top, left, right. Is that what it's saying? Top, left, right, bottom. And if top 0 is equal to left 0, bot 3 is equal to right 3. So what is, okay. What a stupid question. Oh my god, this question is stupid. Never seen such a stupid question like this. What? Wait. Wait, what? The length is, oh. Oh, I thought it's only 4. Okay. That's weird. This equal to that. Bit mask. 1 to the 5th. 15, choose 4. 15, choose 4. Alright. Yeah, I know, but I don't like that question. Flip, swap, and cross. I am allowed to do the choose index I, flip SI, or TI, flip cost. Swapped it. Okay. Make it equal. Weird. This operation is weird. That's my first impression. Because you want to make it equal, right? Doesn't really make sense to do this. Choose then flipped. Seems because if I do this operation, I think we do this one and then we do this. Oh, is that true? What the operation is weird. So you got because if they are the same, you don't want to touch it. But if they are different, it's interesting. They are different. You can either to pay 2 times flipped, where you can pay to swapped it. Just one swapped. Yeah, this doesn't. What is this operation is doing? What is this operation saying? Choose to index? You ever do that? No, this operation is weird. Okay. I'm just going to follow my gut, I guess. Okay. Diff over 2 times swap costs what a weird operation that is. 14. What? What if it's 0, 1? Okay, this swap doesn't make sense. Yeah, this swap doesn't make sense. Okay, so number of diff, Si is equal to 0. We do something. Then yeah. Well, that is true. Okay. Then the leftover, you're going to pay the swap cost. Flipped. Now it's cross cost times 0 plus 1. I think that is. No? Why? Okay. This question is weird. cost STXYZ. Yeah, that's true. 10, 2, 2. That's weird. Let's debug diff 1 and 0. Let's see. So we got S and T of this. S is this. Okay. So 5 of them are different. One of them is 1. You would pay to swap. Okay, why? Wait, how does this S0 and S1 swap these two? Yeah, it would make this. Because when you swapped 0, where S0 is equal to 0, Si is equal to 0, and Sj is equal to 1, you will remove them by only paying swap cost. Wait, how is 16? Then cross this guy, then swapped it again. Yeah, wait, what? Why is mine not doing it right? There's 1 0. No, there's 4 0. There's 1 1. So yes, you do this. No. It's not 0 plus 1. It's over 2. Yeah, over 2 because I only need to swap that many amount. Okay. 16, 6, and 0. Oh, okay. That's crazy. That's crazy. Stupid. So we got what? 82? No, 6, 6. 6, 6, 82, and this guy. Oh gosh. Okay. The cost is 214. Let's see. Let's see, flip all. Flip all of them. What if you only flip partially? What if you only flipped it partially? You can fix the amount of flip you do, but okay. Okay, I think choose to swap. Okay, I think I know what this is about. So start. Okay, you want to fix the swap cost. So diff. This is how many you choose to flip it. And swap, you choose to swap to. What does that mean? Choose to swap to. Yeah, you don't want to do the cross cost a lot of times. So 0, 1, and swapped. So minimum operation is remain is mn. Swap minus mn times 2. Yeah. Then what? Six, 16, 0. That's crazy. 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. Oh, it's not possible. How? Oh. Output. What? 3. Oh, maybe. It's less than or equal. Okay. Trolling so hard. Should be 3. Okay. Just trolling hard. Yeah, it's pretty tough for Q3. Let's do Q4. Then I go over the problem when I'm done. I'm giving the 2D lists. Choose 2 lists and merge them. Link A plus link B. In one operation, I choose two of them. LA plus LB plus absolute of MA minus MB. Okay, I think this is just... okay, it's 12. It's 12, so it gives away the answer. Yeah, it gives away the answer. You know what to do. This is just bitmask DP, I suppose. Okay. How do I do this? I have to find median. Can I just do it? I'll stop the stream a bit. Or maybe not. Will you answer the general question at last? Yes, I will. This is just... okay, sorry. My dad was talking a bit. Length of mask? So... Yeah. Okay. To return the minimum. Uh, where was it? No. Where was the... Okay, that's yeah. Hmm. What? What? Hmm. I think I remember it correctly. Yeah, this is true. Yeah, this is true. Other. Why is it saying this weird thing? Why? What? Why is this wrong? Mask? Alien mask. What? This is stupid, dude. Okay. Okay. It has the stupid. I, never mind. I didn't consider the case where the mask is size 1, I guess. That's just stupid. Okay. Do you guys Okay, I will go over all of them. Uh, Ubuntu. You can, new Vim. Yeah, it's 3 and 4. Okay, yeah. So question 1 is just you pop back until you see the number 2. Yeah. Question 2 is you just brute force everything. All right, let's do question 3. This one is an interesting one. So you're given 2 string 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. Another one is 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. You can pay to flip in 1 turns, which is it's costing 10. You can choose to flip XI or YI, TI, costing flip cost. Choose to swap these two, costing swap cost, and or you can choose to cross these two, which cost cross cost, and you're trying to make S equal T in the minimum cost. So yeah, give me a moment. Yeah, so first thing, the first thing when I read this problem, as you can see from my life, is this operation seems kind of useless because when they are already different, you don't really care. Either you flipped or swap them. No, swap maybe, but you just flip them. Um, what does that mean? How do I explain why it's useless? Yeah, it would make it. It doesn't change the state of SI and TI, which we trying to make they equal. And actually, it is important in one scenario where you have this string. So both of them are different, right? Okay, let's go over this string first. 0, 1, 1, 0. ST, right? Um, and flip cost may be like very large, so you can pay to swap them, which make it 1, 0. That would make it in one move. You can do either you flip 2 character to flip, or you can pay 1 swap, right? But how about S equal to 0, 0, and T is equal to 1, 1? You can still pay to flip, but you cannot pay 1 swap cost, because swap these two doesn't change anything. So that's why this operation 3 come into place. It will flip these two and then flip these two. Yeah, that's it from this question. So it's 1 swap plus 1 cross. So when do we use the cross? It's not really obvious. The cross come from, what if it's 1, 0? And what else? 0, 1. Okay, let's do this one. What do you do in this? Like, suppose you cannot flip because flip is like infinity, whatever. You just ignore the flip for now. The flip is just you flip times n. That's the base case. So we just care about the swap cost and the cross cost. So with this string, what you can do is you pay to swap these two, and then you pay the cross to bring the 1 up to here, and then you pay the swap again. So we can see from this that the cost of swapping the things around is going to be min 0, 1. It's like the count. Yeah. These times 2. These are the free move that doesn't require cross cost. And cross is going to be difference minus this thing divided by 2. Because you don't want to swap all of them, right? Just swap to make it pair. Yeah. I know it's kind of stupid explanation, but I think the code would make sense. But one more important thing is you kind of cannot you don't know how many operations are you going to swap and how many are you going to flip, right? So what if the difference, so I'm taking the difference for now. What if the difference is like odd? You can't, so you can either choose diff over 2, then you swap, and then diff minus 1 will get into place. Then the last one is flip every time, right? Yeah. So if it's odd, you have to pay 1 extra to flip no matter what. How so if you fix the swap is going to be multiple of 2, right? Because yeah, you need pair. So you iterate over how many element are you going to swap, and then the remaining cost to flip is this guy, diff minus swap times flip cost. Then what happened in this guys is interesting. You're paying to flip minimum number of, this is the free without cross cost. So you can do it free in terms of min 0, 1. That's obvious, right? Because if you have like 3, 0 and 4, 1, you cannot swap all of them into place because they are different. So 3, 0 and 4, 1, you can choose 3 swapped to make them equal. Yeah. But you cannot go over swap over 2. That's why you put these in the same brackets. Yep. That's the free. Now this is the swapped. How many element that needs to swap? And it's swapped minus min times 2. That's the remaining. Then you plus swap over 2 times swap cost. Yeah, put it here to make it more general. This is the cost you pay anyways, right? This line is the cost you pay to make this many element to swap. Yeah, the remaining is just this swap minus min times 2. Then the remaining is actually the cross cost, so divided by 2 and you times that. Then yeah, then you just take the min of them. Yeah, that's it. Any question? What is the rating of Q3? Okay. Okay. Any question? I cannot even hear myself. I, I cannot even hear myself. Okay. I cannot even hear myself. And Q4 is 4 is stupid. Q4 is you're given an array of size less than or equal to 12. In one move, you can merge any two. For example, you merge this guy, merge this guy. It's a list of array, right? You merge these two, the cost is length plus length. Length A plus length B. It's written right over here. Then you plus absolute median MA minus MB for median. Yeah, that's the whole story behind this thing. So what is the what's the yeah, that's the whole problem. You're trying to make it into one big list. You want to pay the minimum cost, right? So first observation is this thing is 12. So when you see 12, no, 12, you cannot do permutations. You do like, if you see like 8, 9, 10, you can do permutations. This is 12. Anything between 10 to 20, you would think of a bitmask DP. In this case, once I saw this, I kind of ignore everything downward here. This doesn't really matters, right? Yeah. Okay. Then what exactly is this? So in one move, you can do we merge x and y. Let's see. So suppose, okay, so it's bitmask dp, but how do you bitmask dp, right? So if a mask is like 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, how do you know how to partition this into a thing? So you just iterate over the submask of this. Okay, so when you look at the mask, you're trying to break into mask 1 and mask 2 and solve it recursively to do the thing, right? So after you break into 2 submasks of the mask, you can do dp of mask 1 plus dp of mask 2, you plus length of mask 1 plus length of mask 2, and plus absolute of median mask 1 plus absolute. Yeah, that's the whole point of this. You just do a 3n iterate over submask, and if you don't know if you have a mask, this is how you iterate over it. Sub is equal to mask. Sub is greater than 0. Sub is equal to sub minus 1 and mask. This will give us, for example, mask is 1, 1. It will give us 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, and 0, 0. These two, yeah. So basically that's what this loop is about, and this 3 to the n. Yeah. And that's it. For this guy, I don't want to do it recursively because I know how to do it iteratively. So why not, right? So I get the general info I need. So just median and length. Yeah, just you know what to do. And this guy's weird. So normally you would start at 1, right? But 1 actually is the base case of dp of any mask of with like the bit is 1, the dp is 0. So you start with 2. Yeah. Bit count. Then you iterate over submask over all the mask with the bit count equal to I. That's what this is. I don't remember what is his name, but whatever. I kind of changed my template recently, so I have to change them all to std vector. Looks kind of clean, not gonna lie. How to be consistent to solve Q3 every time. Huh. I would say code forces. Well, if you do code forces, you can AK. Yeah, that's it for Q4. Is there any questions? code forces. I used to Leetcode to Jason, any extra tips? Mm, I think just grind more ad hocs. Because Codeforce recently there are just no data structures. Yeah, there are 0 data structures. Mm. Okay. Okay, I will end the stream now. Sure. Oh. Arpit. Is this you? Oh, I think I know you. Is this you? You're in Seraph server, right? I mean, you're doing solid. Yeah, trying to do 2K more. I guess like it's hard to say because I used to just learn a lot from reading others' code. Oh, that's not you. I have no idea how to search on Leetcode. User. Oh. Yep, link. Hmm. I mean, you're practicing around your rating range, right? But like, if you do more and more, these are just what do I say about this? Anything less than 1600s are basically the same thing in terms of um, imp- no, the idea is straightforward. Um, what is my current training routine? I don't know. I'm just learning new languages and stuff for my upcoming internship. Like when I got it, once I join the company, I don't think I will continue to train a lot like now, but I still do contests, I guess. Yeah, just do more. I think you're good in good shape with hitting specialist. Let me see. It's 5. That's pretty good. To be more consistent on Div 2. That's why just up self, I guess. Yeah, there's not a lot of tips on CP if you ask me. Just grind it. Grind and look at others people code. This idea is like not really. I don't I don't solve it because I solved it. I solved it because I've seen it before and I read others code. I think you solved 200 a year ago 4 months straight. Yeah, those are. I have a very fun routine. It's like so I watch Leetcode because at the time I didn't know anything, right? So I watch Leetcode. Those are not ACs. Those are me. Let me show you this guy. Um, I don't do this anymore. I used to have. Okay, I used to have this Google Doc, right? I legit just I paste every problem that I don't know. I don't solve. Um, I don't know and like not confident on them. I normally like bold it like this, and every day I just go into these bolded. So before it was like all bolded like this, and every day I just go over them and code them to remember the solution and how to approach it. It's like some question took me like more than 2 weeks to understand them like completely. So like every day I just go into and code the same problem like multiple times. So like that's a lot of submission coming from it. That's just my way of doing it. And now like that's just the beginning stage, right? You can have different approach. But if I travel back in time I would still do the same. Because CP it has a lot of math background, which I don't have. Yeah. So if you're like a normal person like me, you're just trying to have fun, maybe try it. I don't know. Because at the time I didn't really understanding sliding window, anything. Yeah. I didn't understand priority queue, all of those stuff. Uh, I think I did it for 4 months, 5 months. Then I just quit it. Then I just quit Leetcode entirely and moved on to Codeforces. Yes, yes. This site is good. Yeah. I also did the same in Leetcode like you, but didn't improve that much. I think Leetcode is hmm, why somewhere it puts your country as US as well. Oh, it's just I put both of them because I'm Vietnamese, right? But I'm in the US, so whatever. I also did the same in Leetcode like you, but didn't improve that much. Well, if you do Leetcode, I'd say only 4 to 5 months. Only do it 4 to 5 months. Because there's not really a lot of things. Because there are a lot of repetition in Leetcode that is kind of useless if you do it more than 4 months. Because there are not really a lot of things you learn after it. Yeah. If you do code forces for a while, like I never really imagined myself having this much rating, right? On my first AK contest, I was like, I thought that was it. Like it's really hard to AK a contest in Leetcode, but now it's really easy after I've done a lot of code forces. Mm, I barely do. There's not really a question that is hard at Leetcode anymore after you do enough code forces. And like that's not like a brag or something, but code forces it trains your problem solving a lot, like a lot. And Leetcode is just there for interviews and stuff. Yes, definitely is harder. It is harder, especially with LLM dominating the leaderboard. Anything below 2000 would get D rank. Yeah, at Coder beginner contest. I mean, it's beginner contest, right? Can't really blame them. Coach Chef? Coach Chef is weird. Coach Chef is the questions are good in terms of math. If you're into math, you would love it. But not me. Yeah. Code force problems takes a lot of time to solve and think. Meanwhile, LeetCode is only one standard idea in smart brute force. Yeah, that's true. It's true. Project Eller. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I have a plan on doing it, but right now I would focus more on jobs at this point because I grind enough CP, right? So I think I should be good if I have anything coming up. Okay, I will end the stream right now. You are definitely good. And I'm okay. Not that good. Okay. See you guys next time.